Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. This is Barb Reed, the Wexford Stamper, with another fun tutorial in my 8 Days of Halloween series. This is day number 5. So we've got Monday through Thursday of this week as well. And oh, thank you, Jean. Glad you could make it. Oh, I have another Halloween. You knew that already, Jean. Yes, we are down through the first 4 last week. Now, next 4 is Monday through Thursday of this week. So excited to show you these last few projects and hope I inspire you to try some on your own. Hello, April and Deb as well. Thank you for joining. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And first thing before we get started, just a reminder, I have my handmade craft tool pouches available, and they are $20, and they include 3 adhesives. They include Tombow and glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals, a pack of each of those, and that's $20. The pouch is about 7.5 by 5.5 with a 2-inch base, and I've had wonderful response on these. It's so excited. And I have 2 here. If you've been following my Facebook story today, I got some new fall fabric over the weekend, and I put this cute little pouch together today. Hey Dawn, welcome. And I love with the rose gold, I got a rose gold zippers to go in them. And it has a nice little brown interior, and I got these cute little Wexford handmade tags that I put inside as well. That's good. I'm glad I'll give you something to entertain you while you're making dinner there, April. All right, I have the cute little fall leaves. And then I have this cute one for fall too, with the trucks and the pumpkins and the sweaters, all that. Yes, they would. They'd be great for anything. I just love these. I use them for all different kinds of things. Great for just having in your purse for all those little things that seem to find the little crevices and then you can't find them. So those are the 2. I'm going to make a few more of each of this design, and they hopefully will be up on my Facebook store later on this week. Just to give you a little bit of a heads up, if you look at your phone and you bring up the Wexford Handmade business page, you will notice a little blue button that says View Shop. And if you click on that, you should see what is available in my shop at that time. If you don't want to do that and you not really sure where to click, just message me and I can share with you pictures of what's available in the store. All right, very good. All right, we are now ready for project number 5. Today we are going to make this sweet little mini lunch bag, and it holds a little, oops, too far up there out of the picture, a little Hershey bar. This is a cookies and cream, but it would hold any of the other cookies and cream or regular Hershey. And it's just kind of like a small little lunch bag. Really quick and easy to put together, really fun. And then of course I had to make a cute little card to coordinate. So that's what we're going to be making today. As always, the measurements and the products that I'm using today will be available on my blog, and there will be a downloadable PDF just like this one here that I follow through during the Facebook Live, that you'll be able to download and copy if you'd like to yourself. All right, let's talk a real short moment about the bundle we're going to be using. We're going to be using the Them Bones is the name of the suite. Okay, this is the Bag of Bones bundle. Okay, it includes these photopolymer stamp set with lots of different skeleton parts, a full-size skeleton, and then these cute little skeleton pets. And then there's actually some clothes and shoes and things that you can dress your skeleton, and then some really, really cute, hey Anne, really, really cute little sentiments. And along with that comes the bag of bone dies. Now they're not all on here because I'm going to be using them shortly, but there are some additional ones other than what cuts out what's in the stamp set. There's some, there's a gravestone, there's a mausoleum, which is like a big stone structure. There's a cute little fence. There's some little dog bones. And then here's a couple of things that are things you can use to dress up your little skeleton. So there's lots of cute, cute little pieces here. All right, so that is the Bag of Bones bundle, and that is going to be available starting in September in the new catalog. All my catalogs have been sent, so hopefully if you are a customer of mine, you have already gotten your catalog. If you need one and you don't have a demonstrator, just put a comment and I will be glad to send you one. So in addition to that, we have the beautiful Designer Series paper, which I've been sharing, but a couple of things I want to highlight is the 6x6 glow-in-the-dark specialty paper. You get a little pack of 6x6 sheets, and it's a thicker paper, and it's a little rough, and it is glow-in-the-dark because I tested it out in the bathroom, so it really works. And the last thing I want to show are these cute little embellishment. They're bat and ghost embellishments, and they are in this suite as well, and glow in the dark, of course. So those are some of the fun things that are in this suite in your catalog. And I don't have my catalog right by, but I'm trying to think. I know it starts out with a lot of Christmas stuff, but about halfway through, I think you'll be able to find the Them Bones suite. All right, let's go ahead and start with our cute little bag here. Okay, this is a great project when you have to make a lot in a short amount of time. That has a skeleton on it. Oh, that would be perfect in the bag too, Mary. I love that. I love that, because what I did here is I cut out just the, I stamped the stamp that is just the torso of the skeleton, and then I just stamped out 2 arms, and I made it so it looks like the skeleton is holding the circle with the sentiment in it. So that would be perfect for the mini Kit Kat with a skeleton in there. Great idea, Mary. Hi, Rhonda. All my buds from PA. Great seeing you guys. All right. You're going to start out with a piece of Designer Series paper. Now, this is a piece from the suite. I just love this color. This is the Starry Sky. And you're going to need a piece that is 4 inches by 6 inches. So you can actually make 6 of these out of one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So this is something that can really use up that paper, and you can get a lot of them out of your paper. I don't know how to let people know. Oh, I know. That's true. That's true. I don't know. You might have to tell them somehow. Like, look at your card in the dark bathroom. That's kind of creepy, but hey, that might work, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take our piece that is 4 by 6. Okay, on the long side, let's start on the long side. I brought in my trimmer here. I'm going to use it as a scorer, and I'm going to start my scoring at 1 3/4. Just use my bone folder very gently down that. 2 1/4. 3 3/4. I'm sorry, 2 3/4. Then we're going to move to 4 1/2. 5 and 5 1/2. And that's going to create these pleats here. Okay, if you notice, I'll take my little candy out, you can see how we're going to create the pleats in the top of the bag, just kind of like a lunch bag. Okay, then we're going to turn it on the short side and we're going to score at 1/2. And that's it. Pretty simple. All right, let's go ahead and grab our bone folder and let's start creasing all our score lines. Can't believe it's going to be September this week, ladies. So as soon as the catalog goes live, you might want to go ahead and get your goodies for Halloween. I know they'll go fast. All right, I'll show you what I did here. Instead of just folding all one way, I folded it back and forth, so I kind of made the pleat there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the next part. That's right here. Okay, there's your first score line. Now the second one, let's see here. Can't see it in this paper. Let's see. One. I'm going to go in and I'm going to score again because I'm having a hard time seeing. I think I did it a little too gently. All right, going through for the first ones here again. Sorry about that, gang. 1 3/4. I just can't even find them because the paper is very dark and sometimes you have a hard time finding it. Okay, so that's 1 1/4, 1 3/4, I'm sorry, 2 1/4, 2 3/4. Those are the ones I needed to go back and go over again. So sorry. Now I can see them. So I'm just going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go ahead and fold them back and forth, and then take my bone folder and hit them with that. All right, so now you can see there's that set, there's that set. So now all I need to do is go ahead and put glue on there, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and fold up the bottom. Just like that. Now if you look here on my printout, you can see exactly what your template will look like after you finish your cutting. So we're going to cut almost the entire bottom part off except one of the long panels. All right, so let me show you how that works. See if you can see it here. I'm going to cut off these 3 little squares. Hey, hi Cheryl. Hey, better late than never, right? And then I'm going to cut off all this here. So all I have left on that bottom 1/2 inch is this one small piece here that is the width, the length is the width of the larger panel. And then I'm going to just wedge it a little bit on both sides like that. Okay, now does that make sense? All right, now let's go ahead and put our glue right on here. Just a little, don't need a lot. Okay, now I'm going to take this side and I'm going to place it right down like that with all the folds in place on both sides. And then I'm just going to take my bone folder and go across like that. See how I created those gussets right there? Really easy. Oh, you do? That's great. Hey, whatever you want to use them for, that's fine. I use them for all different kinds of things. Then I'm going to go back and put a little bit of glue on that small tab we created on the bottom and then just fold it up and place like that. And there's your bag. Look how easy that is to make. Okay, let me see if I have my Hershey bar here, and that will go right inside, just like that. But yes, a Kit Kat will work. I mean, there's lots of different things that would probably work. Just get a bag of the fun size chocolates, and I bet all of them would work there. All right, so there is your bag. Let me show you how I did my little embellishment for the front here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a piece of scrap paper here. This is just basic white. And I'm gonna go ahead and stamp the parts to my skeleton using smoky slate. And I just put all 3 parts on one block, just because it's easy that way. And now I'm gonna have to go ahead, find the coordinating die cuts, and we're gonna cut all those pieces out. Let me move this to side. Bring in my die cutter. All right, and since I've been working in this series, I've been sharing my favorite little hack for getting these die cuts done just perfectly. And that would be my Post-it tape. These are tiny, tiny little pieces that the skeleton is made of. So trying to get them to stay put when you're trying to crank your cut and emboss machine can be a little difficult. So what I do is I lay down each of the pieces here. There is the little torso for the skeleton. That's the first one that I stamped. I'm going to take a small piece of the tape and I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on top. And that's going to hold him in place so I don't have to worry when I'm moving around some of the others that he might get out of his space. All right, there is a second, and that's one of the arms. And then here is another of the arms. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to grab one slice of the tape and just go over both of them. Okay. All right, now we don't have to worry about the moving, so we can just have fun running it through and not stress about things moving around. All right, so here we go, all the way through. Let's get rid of those pieces. And let's carefully, we're gonna take your pieces out, and then you're gonna want to gently pull away. And there is your cute little torso. And see what we got here. There we go. Just gotta find a spot to pull. The best way to do it is to get in there and grab the die and just pull it out of the space, and then go back and remove this way. And there's the arm, and there is the second arm. Let me get that guy out of there. There we go. All right, there are the pieces for our cute little skeleton. All right, the other thing we're going to need is a small circle. This circle is in basic white, and it is 1 3/8 inch circle. Okay, I'm going to take the sentiment, which is eat, shriek, and be scary. I love that. It's so cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that in the Starry Night right on the circle. There we go. And then while I was creating this card, I wanted to come up with some way to put this on the bag. And then I started thinking, and I don't know how it came to me, but I thought, wouldn't it be cute if it looked like the skeleton was holding the sentiment like it was a little sign? I don't know where it came from, but it just came to me in a Stampin' Up! Dream, I guess, huh? All right, let's go ahead and put a little bit of glue just here. Oops, I made a bubble. On his belly. And I'm just gonna bring this in and put it right about here and just stick it flat against his chest. Okay, now we're gonna put in this arm, the one that's kind of at a 90-degree angle. I'm just gonna put a little dot of glue where it's going to attach to the shoulder. And then it looks like he's holding the sign on this side. All right, so this is what we got so far. Okay, now the other arm, we don't really care a whole lot about the arm. We really just care about the hand because his whole arm won't be showing from on the other side of the little sign. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hand and just have that come over that side of the circle, and then I'm just going to fold back the rest. And I'm gonna put a little dot of glue on the back just so he'll stay down. And push that down. So that's what it looks like. I just put the little hand there. So it looks like oops, get him in the picture there, Barb. So it looks like he's holding that. I just love that. That looks so cute that it looks like he's holding a sign that has our little sentiment on. So then all I'm gonna need is to put that on with dimensionals. Okay, so let's put 2 dimensionals on the back of our circle. And I'm just going to place that right in the center of the little gift bag. Look how cute that is. Isn't that the cutest? I love it. All right, last thing for this. I'm gonna grab a little bow that I've made using the black and white gingham check ribbon. Get you some of this. It's great for every holiday. I'm sure you can count on me using it for Christmas as well, but I just love it for fall. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the knot of the bow right on the mini glue dot. I'm gonna grab my pick tool, get under that glue dot, there we go. And then I'm just gonna place the bow right down here at the base of the circle. And there you have it. So quick and easy and adorable. And remember, there's enough on one sheet of the DSP that you can make 6 of these with no waste. So it's a great idea. All right, now let's quickly go ahead and make our coordinating card. I'll pull it out here. And what I did is I used a piece of the Starry Night. Love this color. And I just folded it over in half. This is a piece cut at 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're gonna hold it in this orientation. And then what I did is I just took a variety of patterns from this pack of paper. And I cut these strips at 1 by 3 1/2. And what I ended up doing, and I've done this before, and I just really thought it was a cute look and it goes well with the little treat holder. It's kind of, I put them wonky, is the only word I can think of. You just don't put them straight, just put them kind of wonky. It kind of adds to the fun of the card. But if you do notice, it's kind of like in an M shape, okay? The 2 strips up here intersect, and then the 2 strips down here intersect. So you're kind of making an M shape with your strips. All right, so let me show you how that's gonna look. All right, let's go ahead and start with any of the strips. You can decide what order, what colors you want to use. And then the first one, I'm going to start on this side, and it's going to lean in a little bit, okay? Then I'm going to grab the second one, remembering that it's going to intersect or touch very slightly at the top, just like that. See how I'm making my little M? All right, then we're going to do the bats. Same thing, we're going to have in touch at the bottom. Okay, just like that. And then our last piece, this cute little corduroy look on the Starry Night. And they are going to touch at the top. Okay, so that's how I do Wonky. Just kind of, however it kind of lands there, it gives it a fun little whimsical look. All right, now if you notice on my card, I made the same embellishment that I made for the little treat bag. So I didn't feel like I need to do that again. So I have another one right here, just like the first. I'm going to turn that over and I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back. Okay, and he is going to line up right here on the right hand bottom of the card. And then lastly, I'm going to grab another one of the cute ribbons, black and white gingham. And I'm going to grab my mini glue dots and we're going to place this on the front of the card. And we're done. How fast is that one to put together? This is a great one to use up your strips. Okay, you can cut 1-inch strips using any of your paper. And then just use a combination of them to put on your card front. Remember, Stampin' Up! Does a great job with their suites that all the papers in the paper pack will always coordinate with each other. So just cut up those 1-inch strips and go to town. So that is it for this evening. That was a nice quick one, but this is one that you could probably make for all the trick-or-treaters that come to your house, depending on the number that you have. This is probably one of the more simple, one of the quicker ones. If you're looking for something to make for a large amount of kids, this is a great one. All right, so that is it for this evening. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Remember, I have another one that will be tomorrow night. Then Wednesday and Thursday will be my final one. So don't forget to come on back. If you're not around at 7, remember you can always go to my blog or my YouTube channel and find a recording of the tutorial. So thanks again for joining me and keep on stamping. Bye-bye now.